So I'm Mary Reisinger. I'm the 2020 American Honey Queen. And what that means is that I travel across the United States as the national representative for the beekeeping industry. I was given my first beehive in 8th grade, and it just exploded from there. My fascination grew, and a couple years ago, I was asked to be the county representative for the beekeeping industry, then the state, and now as the national spokesperson, I just get to do my favorite thing in the world, talk about honeybees, and it's pretty much the sweetest job there could be. I will go to fairs and festivals and meet with political officials, reach as many people as possible, because honeybees are really the superheroes to American agriculture. They have a vital role in our everyday lives. And my job is just to spread the awareness of them and let the consumer know what they can do to help. Pollination is the big focus, and honey is just an added benefit. And once I realized that, that's when I went into more of the education aspect. I mean, I would go to the grocery store and be looking at honey. Somebody would be picking it out, debating, and I would tell them about the different varietals and the benefits of them. And that was before I was even a honey queen. It's not just fruits, vegetables, and nuts that are impacted by honeybees. I mean, the meats that we eat and the dairy are also impacted indirectly because the animals that produce that rely upon the pollinated fruits, vegetables, and nuts as their food. And so, I mean, up to 90 different crops are impacted by that. A third of our food needs pollination, and 80% of that is done by honeybees. One of the things that people don't necessarily realize about honey is that it has a lot of good antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial properties. And so if you get a cut or a scrape, you can put some honey on it and it helps it heal. But a lot of hospitals use honey for burn victims, and that's their preferred choice of treatment. So I think if hospitals use it as a preferred treatment, why aren't we using it so much in our lives? It's a great hidden talent of honey is to use it for those medicinal purposes. That's not even the only product of the beehive that we use. We also use beeswax because it has a lot of those properties. The honeybees keep the beehive, cleaner than a surgical room. They keep it so clean. And one of the ways that they do that is through propolis, and that's tree sap resin that they mix with those enzymes that they also put into the honey. And those enzymes are what gives it those good cleansing properties. And so you now have this sticky substance that we almost call like a bee glue. And they glue all the frames of the beehive and the lid down. They glue everything together so no dust and debris can come in. And so literally the air in the beehive is sterile. And there's a reason why people love Burt's Bees. It's because we know those products, that beeswax, that honey, they have those properties to it. And when you take those essentials and you put it in a skincare product, your skin is receiving all those benefits as well as can be. It's a very great product to use. So I have 6 beehives right now. And we like to get the honey from them. It's a good sweet treat. It also helps our garden just bloom. When we got honeybees, we noticed we got a lot more cucumbers, tomatoes, just everything we grew exploded. We got so much more. And one really cool thing that I like to do is build a bee beard, where you take the queen bee and put it on the person's chin. Take a couple pounds of bees and put them on there as well. So suddenly you have an entire beard made out of bees. And that's just to show how calm honeybees are. They don't want to sting you because if they sting, they die. So having that bee beard and not getting stung really just shows everybody that honeybees are there to pollinate. They're not there to hurt you. Skills that we learn in this position are transferable to any profession. And so we have a past honey queen who is currently an agricultural extension agent. And so she currently makes videos about just poultry and agriculture as a whole. So those skills are easily transferable. The skills of working with politicians, of working with business professionals, those are just transferable to anything. And so learning how to be a spokesperson for an industry or even your own work is important, and that's really what we learn in this position. So really, when you learn how important they are, you have to share this with people because it's so important to you. It's something that is so impactful that you can't help but share it.